We're all in the same boat. We're all on a planet, floating in the middle of somewhere. At any time, at any point, if you have any sanity at all, you may have the thought that this entire planet can just fall down. One of the reasons it doesn't fall down is because of condensed area space inside more space, using the alternate space, okay, energy to lift and keep this planet what seems to be elevated. However it's raised, however we are in the universe, everything has a numerological calculation so perfect that this world is so perfect that the life we live and the science we think we know and we don't understand computers is because we are as fast as the computer is. We have brains that are computers. We have computer brains. They've been installed and created by us for us. They falter because we forget, because we don't remember the question of the person that is associated with the mind. I see a girl, she's beautiful. You see a guy, he's beautiful. We see things that are beautiful that alter our thinking. So we go on to another realm of why we are on this earth, of many reasons we are on this earth, this planet we are on. We come here for life and death. We don't understand that we don't want to, and we want to follow the Bible. We want to know the Bible, the B and B, the A and A, the ABCs of life. We want to hang out on the farm with our buddies and have a couple of beers and think we're having a good time because we can get into that. I have a hard time. I could get into it, but I have a hard time because I know what this whole thing is about. Basically, in basic. And what brings me to say this is that I was looking at Mighty Messer's Carpenter scale, and then I started to go, hey, Gematria Calculator is so intriguing. Is so intriguing that take a look at the reality of this. You see in front of you, I wish I did the back screen easily. We see in front of you, we always get up to the letter J, okay? J is 600. We go 1 to 9 is 9. J is 600. 10 times 60. That is the 10th letter. K is 10. It is the first level of 1. The second level is 20. The third is 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now we go into the next level, where J was the 10th, 10 times 60. T is 100. The reverse in the cube is 1 and 6, and this is 10 times 10. Then this is the second level. How do we get 700 with the V? Because the V is actually, okay, the V is actually J plus T, which are the two transfers, okay? Although this is 1 and this is 2, and this is the 22nd letter. When we get 1 through 2, we get 1 through 2 and 2, the 22nd letter. Bringing 1 and 600 is 700. Or the 22nd letter, okay, 2 and 2 is 4. How many 4s in 700? It doesn't equal to it. We have, let me see this calculation. 700 divided by 4 equals to 175 4s inside of this. Now we can do many calculations, but I don't want to do them right now. I want to go on to the next thought. Inside X, we have 300. Inside Y, we have 400. Inside Z, we have 500. Why would we have 500 in Z? Z is free parking at 500. Y is landing on go. Okay. What is X? It is the 24th letter of creation. Y, okay, is 16 times 25, the one spirit of 6. The one spirit of 6 for the 25th letter. Z, okay, the dog and the cat come together. Now, how does Z as number 8? What is it in number 8 that brings me to 500? It's 60 times 8. It's 3 times 8, 63, and it's 6 of 8, 3/4 parts of DC connects to this. So we have 60 and 6. 60 times, 60 and 3, 63. Creation of 6, and those are the moons in Jupiter. plus we have 6 of 8, or 3/4, which is Saturn and Neptune connected. Now we have to remember what that number is, how we got there. Now the original, okay, is 2 times 13 alternate current. This is 250 Earth, and this is also a relationship to 101 because of what the letters 2 and 5 create. So we have to know that we get up to number 9 and we completely understand. This one we don't understand. J is now 60. T is now 100. We understand them according to the cube. We take the measure between K and S, okay, which is the same thing, but it's just 10 times more the value to the singular position. This is 3, it'll be 30. This is 6. When we get down to over here, everything is multiplied by 6. Everything is multiplied by 6 in the English Gematria, okay? And one of the reasons for 6, and we can look at it as 2 ways, is that 6 can be the distance between 2 levels. A, D, and G is a 6. Between 1 and 7 is an addition of 6. But whatever the 6 is, there's the many realities of 6. We also have to understand the 10 world. The 10 world, which is 1, okay, and I. When you add them together, we get 54 and 6, we get the 60 seconds. When you minus them, you get the 48, you get to H. You get the sun, you get the sun girl of Pluto, H, the heaven of Pluto, smallest planet. Man is the smallest planet. You take B, cycle of the moon, word is man, 12, and H, 48, the sun becomes 36, creation of the moons, and 60, the clock of J. J in Gematria, okay, in the other Gematria, reverts all the way to T, as in the separation. Two plateaus, one low, one high, G and T, that's the way I'm understanding it. Because when we count in Gematria, I want to know if we're counting this where G is high and T is low. If I move it right underneath here, we have to start mirroring this. If I would turn it around this way, is this where my F is? F is my highest point. The bottom part of E is my lowest point, or the center point. Where is my T? Is my T really divide the two areas, D and D? If I now run outside, if I now run fully outside, is this my outside? Should we run it this way? Right? Should we run it this way? As the R letter. See the R letter that's implicated in this? So this is your gematria. Now their bottom gematria is a straight gematria, 351. But remember, this one here, there is a reverse. What is the reverse? The reverse of this one here is 26 and 1. That will give me 27. Now what is the reverse of this one? 156 and 6. 162 is this reverse, 216 hours in a 9-day week. The reverse of this one, okay, is not J600. Is the reverse of this one 501, Levi's jeans? Is the reverse this one 601? Are we going to base it from A to I? Leaving out 600 for now? Maybe you're trying to understand what the equivalent of 600 is. Where do we get 600? Can we count? Remove 6, 7, 8, 9, and only add up what is in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 will equal to C. If you don't have any more than C, then you cannot have anything else, because it's only after C does anything create. 1 plus 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. You see, you're not adding 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, so we don't add the first one. 1, then 2. Then 2 and 1 is 3. This is purity. Wherever you go, ABC, then after that it starts to change. This is simple gematria. This one, I would go 150, and the reverse of this is 12. The reverse of I, okay, which is normally in gematria, the reverse of I is R18, so you would have 89 is the total. 89 and 89, okay, equals a total of 178. That is your gateway. If you go to F and the 21st letter is U, the reverse for F would be 206. If we do go reverse D, the fourth letter, 1, 2, 3, 4, you would have 904. The reverse Q is the 17th letter. The reverse of that is the 8th letter. Is the 9th letter. No, 17 and 10. Sorry, J. 670 JQ. So this is how these numbers are based. So I basically figured those out. I should start using them, but there are more dimensions. When the numbers get bigger, there's more separation of association. You're building, you're telling a real story, a big story, the Messer way. That's absolutely for sure. I'm telling a real short story that can go many ways. Showing the short story that can go many ways. Number 52. Number 52, right? Number 52. Do you see between here and here? See the 5 and 2 comes together over here. I didn't put the leg between 5 and 2. It creates a complete area. Is 1 between 2 area spaces, or is it 1 between 2 area spaces this way? Which way is the 1, here and here? Is it this as the percentage? Remember, the percentage key. I'm not going to get into that. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. We're into the new world, my friends. I know it exists. You see, for me, I was terribly, terribly scared of the old world. I knew we were doomed. I knew there were doom. It was all doom. And what the doom is how hard we would have to work to get out. What we really don't know, where we thought. Let me explain this a little bit better. When you believe something is wrong and you can't change it, that is doom. But because of the spirit world and understanding of the spirit world and knowing that everybody is waking up, we know it's on the way. We know that since there is a spirit world, there's more to life than the actual passage of the tombstone. Numerological evaluator of balance. You don't feel anything. It's an energy. So we know we are going somewhere else. We sleep, we fall asleep, we wake up, we're somewhere else. Just to know we go down and go up is so freaking scary. And to be associated with the bodies we will be in. Just to even believe that that it is true, and to believe and know it is true is completely two different stories. It's really spooky. And I've been living this with this all my life. It's really, really spooky, but I know it's real. I know it has to be, because you know what? When you watch I watched a show on poker, and the guy said all these odds are improbable. They're never impossible. The association with an extended period of time and elongated associations creating odds is what says it's impossible, unless you know. Like if you're playing poker and somebody beats you all the time, you might know the next card and what he has in his hand. Or you might set up the next card, saying you can never win. So once you understand the game, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you.